Good day to all students. In this video lesson, we are going to discuss now the Science 10 Term 1 Week 2 Writing a Chemical Equation for Day 3 Balanced Chemical Equations and Conservation of Mass. For objectives, explain why balancing chemical equations is necessary based on the law of conservation of mass. Number 2, balance simple chemical equations correctly by adjusting coefficients without changing subscript, and demonstrate honesty and persistence in checking whether the number of atoms is equal on both sides of an equation. For motivational activity, atom accountants, nothing missing, nothing extra. Purpose of this activity to help learners recognize that atoms must be accounted for on both sides of a chemical equation. Okay, for materials, paper circles or bottle caps labeled with H, O, Na, and Cl. Two labeled areas on the board or table, reactants and products. Okay, for mechanics, learners are divided into small teams. Each team receives atom tokens representing the reaction. Hydride plus oxide resulting to water. Teams arrange atom tokens according to the equation. Okay, they count the atoms on the reactant and product sides. Teams determine whether atoms are missing or extra. The first team to correctly revise the particle arrangement to represent, ito, kapag na-represent ito, they will earn this title Certified Atom Accountants. Okay, processing questions based on that activity. Was the original equation balance? Okay, tingnan natin kung yung original equation ay balance. O, syempre dito, ito yung original equation. Kung titingnan natin, hindi pa yun balance. Okay, which atom was unequal in the original equation? Ayun, nakita natin, oxygen. What was added to balance the equation? Okay, coefficients were added before hydride and water. Tingnan natin. Yung original, ito po yung original, i-compare po natin anong nadagdag doon sa balance equation na. Okay, nadagdagan po ng 2 dito sa itong malaking letter, number na 2 dito sa hydrogen, saka doon sa kabila po sa kanan yung sa water, 2 din. Ang tawag po dyan is coefficient, yung binago. Okay, where any subscript change, may binago ba doon sa subscript? Okay, napansin nyo, wala po. Kasi bawal nga baguhin ang subscript. Why must atoms be equal on both sides? Matter is not created or nor destroyed during a chemical reaction. So, nare-rearrange lang siya. So, kaya dapat ay balance. Ano po, mahalaga na balance yung reactants, the number of atoms in the reactants, and then the number of atoms in the product. Okay, scenario, clean fuel for a mini research car. A group of grade 10 learners join a school science fair. They design a model car powered by hydrogen fuel. The fuel system combines hydrogen gas and oxygen gas to form water. A student writes the reaction as reaction, gas yung hydrogen, hydride and oxide also gas resulting to liquid, which is water. So pag nag-combine yung hydride and oxide resulting to water. Ayan, another student notices that there are 2 oxygen atoms before the reaction, but only 1 oxygen atom after the reaction. So kung titingnan natin itong nasa left side, ang oxygen dalawa, kaya nga oxide, O2. At yung nasa kabila, isa na lang yung oxygen. Yun ang napansin ng isang estudyante. Okay, what are the reactants in the equation? Okay, ang reactants po doon ay yung hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Okay, what is the product? Ang product po yung nasa kanan, the product is water. Nasa kanan ng arrow. Okay, how many hydrogen atoms are present in each side of the original equation? Okay, there are 2 hydrogen atoms on the reactant side and 2 hydrogen atoms on the product side. Kung titingnan natin yung hydrogen, balance siya, yung hydrogen. Both 2 atoms. How many oxygen atoms are present on each side of the original equation? Okay, 2 oxygen dun sa kaliwa or sa reactants, and then 1 oxygen only, 1 oxygen atom on the product side or dun sa kanan. Is the equation balanced? Of course, no. Kasi kahit balance yung hydrogen, hindi naman balance yung oxygen, still, sa kabuuan, that is unbalanced. O, what should be done to balance the equation? Okay, coefficients must be added before the formulas without changing the subscript. Tandaan natin ha, kapag ibabalance natin ang equation, wala tayong karapatang baguhin ang subscript. Kasi kapag binago natin ang subscript, mababago na yung compound, yung chemical name ng compound. Pwede lang baguhin ay yung coefficient or the number before the compound. Okay, kagaya nito. Alright, the balance equation. Ito na yung balance equation. So, napansin niyo binago lang. Doon sa original, wala itong dalawang itong malaki na to. Itong nasa hydrogen gas saka yung nasa water molecule. So what scientific law is demonstrated by the balance equation? The law of conservation of mass. Sinabi natin the law of conservation of mass, yun, we are going to balance the number of atom in the reactant should be equal to the number of atom in the products, or the total masses in the reactants should be equal to the total masses of the products. Okay, why equations must be balanced? A skeleton equation identifies the substance involved in a reaction. However, it may not show equal numbers of atom on both sides. So dun sa nakaraang lesson natin sa day 2, pinag-aralan natin yung tungkol sa skeleton equation. Sa skeleton equation, ipinakita doon yung chemical formula of the elements involved and also the state, or kung yan ay solid, liquid, gas, pero hindi pa doon pinakita kung yun ay equal na or balanced na. In a chemical reaction, atoms are rearranged. Atoms combine in new ways. Atoms are not created and atoms are not destroyed. So tandaan natin itong apat na to. Nare-rearrange lang yung atom, nako-combine lang in bagong paraan or yung rearrangement din yun, and atoms are not created nor destroyed. This principle is explained by the law of conservation of mass. Ano ba yung ito yung laman ng law of conservation of mass. Tandaan nyo na ito. Matter is neither created nor destroyed during a chemical reaction. Therefore, a chemical equation must show the same number of atoms of every element before and after the reaction. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng coefficient? Okay, the number placed before a chemical formula tells how many particles are involved. Or para mas madali po, number of molecules ang ipinapakita ng coefficient. Okay, may it be changed when balancing? Yes. Yung number of yung coefficient or the number of particle or molecule, pwede nating pakialaman yon. Yun ang binabago. Pag walang nakalagay sa unahan, meaning 1 yun, 1 molecule or 1 particle. Example, ito nakakulay pula na 2. Yan yung coefficient. So, ibig sabihin yan, 2 molecules of water. Yung nasa unahan. Yan lang ang pwedeng pakialaman. Okay, subscript. A small number within a formula tells how many atoms of an element are present in one particle. Pwede bang pakialaman yan or baguhin? Hindi. Example, ito nakapulang maliit na to, H2O. Para lang mabalance, ginawa mo yung 4. Hindi na yan water. Ibang chemical formula na po yun. Okay naman, in-erase mo, ginawa mong HO. Hindi na yan water. Important reminder, changing a coefficient changes the quantity of a substance. Changing a subscript changes the identity of a substance. Yun, binago mo na yung identity. Hindi na siya yung original na compound. Kaya bawal pakialaman ang subscript. Ang pwede mo lang galawin ay ang coefficient when it comes to balancing the chemical equation. For example, okay, ito yung formula, H2O. Ang substance is water. Tingnan nyo, H2O2, hindi na yung water. That is already hydrogen peroxide. So, iba na yung identity once na binago ang subscript. Water and hydrogen peroxide are not the same substance. Therefore, changing H2O to H2O2 is not an acceptable way to balance an equation. Yun, for the sake lang na mabalance, pakikialaman mo yung subscript. So, bawal yun. Okay, steps in balancing a chemical equation. Okay, step number 1, procedure. Write the correct skeleton equation. Example, ito, nakalagay kung anong state niyan. Okay, tandaan natin yung may mga diatomic gases po tayo ha. Yung hydride, chloride, oxide, fluoride, yun, mga hindi nag-i-exist ng H lang, ng Cl lang. O kaya oxygen, O lang. Hindi po sila nag-i-exist in nature na ganun. They are diatomic particle. Okay, number 2, step, count the atoms of each element on the reactant side. Bilangin natin, ilan ba yung hydrogen, ilan yung chlorine. Ayan, binilang na. Tigdalawa ang kanilang atom. Number 3, count the atoms of each element on the product side, yung nasa kanan. Ilan naman? Ayan, tig-isa lang, meaning unbalanced. Kasi dalawa sa reactants, ang atom ng hydrogen and chlorine, sa product ay tig-isa lang, meaning hindi siya balanse. So, add coefficients to make the atoms equal. Yun. Para mabalance na, baguhin na yung coefficient. O, yun. Dinagdagan yung sa product ng 2. So, pag tinimes mo kasi yan, 2 times 1 yung atom ng hydrogen dito sa product. So, dalawa na ang atom mangyari. And ganoon din ang chlorine. So, count natin ulit. Check ulit natin ang atoms kung balance na. Okay, ang hydrogen, dalawa. And chlorine, dalawa on both sides. Meaning, that is already balanced. So, ang ginalaw lang, ang binago lang is the number of coefficient or the number of molecule or particles. Ensure coefficients are in the lowest whole number ratio. Baka sobrang laki naman ang ginamit mo. So, Kumbaga, use the lowest possible number. Para kung balance na siya sa lowest possible number, pwede na yun. Huwag nang gamitin yung sobrang laking number. Okay, yan, 1:1:2 ratio. Another example, formation of rust, skeleton equation. Ayan, iron, that is solid, plus oxygen, that is gas. Kapag nag-combine sila, it forms rust. Ayan, balance equation. Sa una, hindi pa yan balance. Kasi kung titingnan natin, no, yung iron 1 sa left side or sa reactant. Sa kabila, 2. Yung oxygen, 2 dito sa reactant. Sa product, 3. So, meaning hindi siya balanced. To balance that, ayan, dinagdagan ng 4 ang molecule or particles ng iron. Meaning, kung babasahin natin ito, 4 molecules of iron reacts with 3 molecules of oxygen gas, resulting to 2 molecules of rust. So, ilan na yung ano, kung i-compute natin, ang iron dito sa left side, 4. Ang iron sa kabila, kasi may coefficient siya na to, may subscript siya na to, ita-times mo yan, 2 times 2, 4, so balance. Ang oxygen naman, 3 times 2, that is 6. Dito sa product, 2 times 3, kasi sakop itong coefficient na to, dun sa rust, 2 times 3, 6 din. So, balance siya. So, the iron is 4 on both sides and oxygen 6 in both sides. Okay, diatomic elements to remember. Ito yung binabanggit ko kanina. The following elements normally appear as pairs when they exist alone. O, ito, hydrogen, hydride. Hindi mo pwedeng isulat na H lang. So, hindi yun. Laging diatomic siya. Nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, bromine, iodine. So, for example, oxygen was gas is written as O2, O sub 2. Not O. May subscription na 2, meaning 2 atom ng oxygen ang nagsama. Balance checkpoint, prepared the chemical records. A laboratory assistant prepared chemical reaction cards for the school exhibit. Unfortunately, some records were submitted as unbalanced equations. Each learner serves as a chemical record inspector who must correct and verify the equations before the exhibit. Instructions for each equation: copy the skeleton equation on the worksheet. Count the atoms of each element on the reactant and product sides. Write whether the original equation is balanced or unbalanced. If unbalanced, add the correct coefficients. Recount the atoms to verify the final equation. Write one short explanation of why subscript must not be changed. Ito. Original equation. Ayan, nasa taas na yan. Unbalanced. So, paano siya mababalance? So, i-write nyo yung equation na balance na may binago na kayong coefficient. Ayan. Kung mapansin niyo, yung magnesium, naging siyang 2 molecule. Yung oxygen, hindi natin ginalaw. And then, yung product, magnesium oxide. So, 2 molecule. So, kung ano natin, bibilangin natin, ilan yung magnesium sa reactant side, 2. Sa product side, 2. Oxygen, okay, 2. And then sa kabila, 2. So, that is balance. Okay, another one. The original equation, unbalanced. Kung titignan natin. Ayan. O, kayo nang sasagot nito. Ano po? Kita naman natin na unbalanced kasi yung chlorine sa left side is 2 atoms. Sa kabila, sodium chloride, 1 lang. Ang sodium, balance. Kaya lang, hindi balance ang chlorine. So, anong gagawin? So, kayo na ang magbabalance niyan. Ganon din dito sa chemical record number 3. O, kasi kayo ay, kayong mag-accountant nito. Balancing accountant. Okay, chemical record number 4, ganun din, burning of carbon. Okay, formation of aluminum oxide. Okay, rubrics, kung paano kayo i-grades doon, atom counting. Ayan, all atom counts are accurate before and after balancing. So, ayan, picture nito sa mga estudyante, dito kayo mamarkahan. Okay, ito, may karugtong pa to. Okay, exit ticket. Okay, kumpletuhin nyo to sa inyong reflection notebook. A chemical equation must be balanced because, bakit kailangang i-balance? Number 2, the difference between a coefficient and a subscript is. One mistake to avoid when balancing equation. Ano yung hindi mo dapat gawin sa pagbabalance ng equation? The equation that was most challenging to balance was blank because blank. Being careful in balancing equations is important because.